Andrews. My name is Courtney Hill, and the Stewardship Committee asked me to share about my faith-filled generosity. I've been a member of St. Andrews for about 8 years now. My husband and I bought a home in Hanson in 2012, and right away I knew that I wanted to find a church home for our family. So my intention was to look around, maybe go to a couple different churches and find which one felt the best for us. That plan never played out because we went to St. Andrews first and I fell in love. I felt so welcomed and I knew that this should be the church that we attended. About a year later, my daughter Grace was born. We had her baptized at St. Andrews and started bringing her to church, even though she was very wiggly and used to be a little bit tough to keep quiet in church. I wanted Grace to experience growing up in a church like I did. I grew up in a small town in the Berkshires called Dalton. It's next to Pittsfield on the New York State border. Growing up in Dalton, my family attended a small Episcopalian church that was in the town. My parents taught me faith-filled generosity through not only their financial support of the church, but through their actions. My mom taught Sunday school and served on the vestry and eventually became the treasurer for the church. My dad served on the property committee, which is very similar to our duct tape committee here at St. Andrews. My sister and I attended Sunday school at that church. We were confirmed in that church. We were members of the youth group, and we also spent countless hours volunteering for the roast beef suppers and the pancake breakfasts and the strawberry shortcake festivals. When I graduated from high school, I shipped off to college and would occasionally visit my little church when I was home on long weekends or on holidays. But my little church was changing. Many of the elderly members had passed away. Many of the young people, like me, went off to college or had to move away to find job opportunities. My little church was suffering. In 2015, my little church held its last service. My heart was broken. This place was such a big part of my childhood, and it was gone. My church family disassembled and found new parishes to frequent. The name of the little church was called Grace Church in Dalton. And yes, Grace is partially named after that little church. That's why faith-filled generosity to St. Andrews is so important to me. I want my daughter to have similar experiences as I had growing up in a church. That's why my family pledges to support the church. That's why I served on the vestry here at St. Andrews. That's why I started teaching and helping with the Sunday school. And that's why I agreed to take over for Diane Nichols as the Sunday school director. She promised me it would be easy. She had this amazing program laid out, and all I had to do is kind of sit into the driver's seat and take over. She did not mention to me a pandemic and a complete change to the program, but we're doing just fine. Sunday school at St. Andrews is completely different this year. We can't meet in person for worship and fellowship like we're used to. The children can't get together to read Bible stories or to do crafts. They can't sit on the floor with Father Kevin to hear the children's sermon and can't help Gary with the usher duties. So we tried to adapt Sunday school to our new world and make it virtual. If you haven't checked it out yet, please visit our Facebook page. The Facebook page has links to videos with the Bible stories, craft ideas, tips on how to pray, and coloring pages. Please note this page is meant to be for the entire congregation, not just the little ones. Please explore the page, like it, follow it, and reach out with more ideas on how you think we can make improvements. Please keep St. Andrew's Sunday School in mind as part of your faith-filled generosity for this year. Currently, the Sunday School program does not have funds available to us. I have some additional ideas of like mailing coloring pages out to the parishioners, or even creating arts and crafts kits to send home to families. Or we could invest in additional technology enhancements for the program, like using Facebook to promote our page and to recruit new members and new families for the church. The children of St. Andrews are our future. Please pledge to support St. Andrews, to continue to serve the community, to continue to offer faith and fellowship, to continue to engage and educate our children to become the future of our church. Thanks so much.